I guess before I begin in earnest, I will start with a caveat here that there might be a little bit of internet difficulty here, so if things get screwy later, this might end up on the shorter side. And also, not touched this since last night, which is weird. Usually I've done something since then. Maybe I'm just running out of energy for this stuff. Alright, let's search for painting. Albin's painting? Albin's painting. Albin's painting. Put the Albin at fun. Oh, right, we had to get multiple paintings. Okay.
The wind is my mate.
Where is this gonna high jump us to? Is it just gonna jump us back? I like how the high jumps are always just based on where you're at. It will jump you up where you need to be. The requirements for it, completely and utterly arbitrary in terms of scale compared to the jump. Kieran Vance evening's ASMR if I fall asleep right away. Just go to bed. But I think you could have been forgiven for booking. Gore could wait. Katie is in bed. Look, Gorg probably could wait, but also it's very likely that my stream schedule is going to be screwy for a little bit, and I want to finish this game this year if possible, which feels less and less likely. But where the hell do you need me to go, Gorg? Right. Onto my report. It's fine. I'll just stay up until like 8 a.m. tomorrow morning finishing it instead. I don't even think I'm kidding. Yeah, I will go finish it now. The now is just 3 hours from now when I'm done streaming. Oh, I don't even remember what voice I gave you, Albin. What the hell was it? Hey, we're back with your paintings. Okay, just gonna do the thing. Look, if I'm done with it, Sam won't, well, I don't know if she'd have time before game, actually, especially with work to do that anyways. So unless she stayed up secretly to finish it, I shouldn't interfere with her at all. I really don't remember what voice Albin had. Oh, you're kidding. Thanks, you lot. You're one in a million. Like, I remember all his sailors I gave piratey voices of varying qualities, all bad, but yes indeed, they all seem to be safe and accounted for. But now that I look at it, they're pretty poor, aren't they? I'd be embarrassed to show these in public. Nothing to be ashamed of, in my opinion. There's a saying, passion is the road to betterment. As long as you hold a passion for painting, there's no limit to what you can achieve. You think? Yeah, maybe you're right. You start getting my creative juices flowing again. Oh, you meant finishing the game isn't finishing the story. I gotcha'd for all these rare blades. I'm going to do them. The game will not be finished until I do. And doing them after the story just seems kind of silly. Yes, I did just stop myself to answer a statement from like 2 minutes ago. I'm busy enough with my restaurant chain as it is, but maybe I can set aside some time to get back into it. Did you just say restaurant chain? I did. What about it? Are you interested in the food? Or maybe the cooking? Well, as it happens, I'm sort of a confectioner cum pâtissier, you could say. An enthusiast, at least. I try not to give it much thought, though, being a blade and all. Oh, come on. After everything you just said, now you tell me you're trying to hide your own hobbies? What happened to passion is the road to betterment? As long as you've got the passion, anything's possible, no? Huh, too true. You've got me there. Now, about your reward. How would I lend you out one of my shops to you? Tentatively, of course. As so it happens, one of them's unoccupied at the moment. Oh, was that the mom? I have no legs to sound. So I have legs to sound in that regard. I have also 2 brains left. The most irresponsible of all of us. I mean, you have a pretty nocturnal schedule. I wouldn't say it makes you the most irresponsible of all of us. You manage the shop itself and I'll handle the upkeep, but I will have to take a percentage of your earnings. 90%. Well, what do you say? Wow, I have to say, your gift to me for helping you is to help you make money. It's an incredibly tempting offer, but I'm afraid I'd have to decline because, whoa. Now, slow down. Why don't you take a look and see for yourself first? If you like the look of the place, my offer still stands. But Come on, Gord. We can at least go and see it, can't we? If you still don't like it, you can always turn down his offer later on. Well, if you insist, let's see it then. It's at the plaza near the Font Jemima gate. Take your time. Look around.
I've got news, but do you hear it?
Great
Oh.
work.
I forgot they were doing a Merc mission while I was off.
Here's what we got.
Right, Ursula was investigating spooky spirits. Good job, Ursula. I feel like you could say it's me not having immersion in the game, but I feel like when you reach the point where you need to go across an in-game city and you just fast travel right away, it's not the best. Wow, this is a swanky looking place, isn't it? And in an excellent location, too. You seem to be quite enamored with it. I can't deny it. I'd love to set up shop in a place like this. Then I see no reason for you not to accept Albin's kind offer. But what are you gonna put on sale? You can't open shop without having some kind of supplies, right? Well, I've made all sorts of candy in my free time. I thought maybe I could rustle up a few new recipes based on my past experiments. Nice. Sign me up as a taste tester. Taste tester. I don't know why I thought I said that wrong. But first, we'll need the raw ingredients. We can't start without those. I see. I see. Then tell us where to find them. We'll gather them for you. That'd be a great help. Thanks. Alright, so first up we're going to make cookies. I thought of 3 recipes we could use for that. Hot cookies, neon cookies, and blood cookies. So it depends on what you mean by today. If you mean the 15th, which it still is over here, although over there it's the 16th for you, because you're in Great Britain. But for the 15th, I have read up through chapter 26. But of course, the first 19 were pre-release, so I want to start off with a selection of those 3 and offer them to customers as samples. Gotcha. Come on, guys. Let's... What the fudge was that, Nia? Gotcha. Come on, guys. Let's get moving before I start drooling in anticipation. Make some delicious cookies. Okay. Oh, thank God we have a lot of those. Not a lot of delete those. Got a decent amount of those, though. Okay. Okay. So they all have bellowed grass. Which I guess is not that weird. That's basically flour, right? So the cookies we're making have a base of flour to work on, which, I mean, admittedly, you can also make cookies with even just mostly sugar. depending on how you want to make them, what kind they are, how doughy they are, etc. Otherwise, we have a cookie made out of spore fruit and bloody claw, hot orange and indoline tea, which that one seems more reasonable. The bloody claw is the very sus one. And then a welcome cactus and a moonbeam banana. This is the only one that seems reasonable, but I'd rather it not be because I'd need indoline tea. Read through chapter 29. Okay. It's not spicy, but somehow it makes you feel warm and tingly on the inside. I'm getting a hint of indoline tea leaves. Wait, this isn't just spicy. My entire body is heating up. Water. Water. I don't think anyone will want a cookie that'll make them run for water. We'll have to start over. It's pretty mild, maybe slightly bitter. These would definitely appeal more to the savory palate. My one concern is the smell. It's not the most pleasant. I don't think we'll be able to put this on the menu, no. We'll need to start over, from scratch. I'm really proud of this recipe, if I do say so myself. Cookies that change flavor with each one you try, and the way they crumble in your mouth. Yeah, I'm liking this. We can put this on the menu, for sure. Now, I think it's time we gave some thought to flares. We can't just let the cookies steal all the limelight, can we? I've already thought of 4 recipes we can use. I just hope one of them will be good enough to sell as a staple here. God, black roast coffee. A book? Ancient chalice. Okay, that's fine. This one has a goddamn book in it. Black roast coffee? Oh, where's black roast coffee? Okay. God damn, stupid grindy blade quest motherfucker. Get it. Sorry, stupidly, I didn't already have the Xenoblade wiki up, so give me a minute. Riveting. Pause action while I look up where something is. Because the alternative is me going to all the places where you can buy stuff. Alright, apparently that coffee is Perun's. One of Perun's favorite drinks, too. Okay, we'll be back. Asshole. Appropriately, it is actually here. I just need to go back to Garfond. You actually probably only need to do the one that Alice did? Oh, because I can do a professor. Okay. What do we have? Sweet. Just buy it all. You know what? Since I'm back here anyways. I wonder if you get a choice. What quest log is this? If I were to activate this, I wonder if it's always Alice Day. It probably doesn't have any variation, right? You lot again, eh? Always a pleasure to see you. I'm still the same as ever, just researching ancient things around this village. I've learned so many things here. What I'd really like is to share the wonders of history with the locals, but they never seem to have time for an old man's ramblings, too busy with missions and whatnot. Still, it's not as though I can just toddle on back to Moradane, so I'm in a bit of a fix. I'm pretty sure that's not the voice I gave you, but that's okay. A job teaching history to children in Fonset Village. If I recall correctly, There's a rather intriguing ancient artifact there. They call it the Village Guardian. If you would have me, I would be most happy to take up the post. Okay, so this implies there's other ones we can do. Ah, well, that's a shame. Perhaps the mercenary folk here will listen to me if I just spark their interest a little more. I'll come back to this later. I'm sure it doesn't matter too much, but... Anyways, we'll go back to this. Where is... Ah, okay, there's KOS-MOS's. Okay, well now that we have a ton of coffee back, let's go back to Fansamima. Fansamima, Mima, 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 Mima.
We've arrived. Where do we go from here?
Make some goddamn flan. I guess it's weird to me that we're making out of fish eggs, but that's valid. Then again, we had to get the freaking, for the Welsman cookies, we had to get flammy eggs, so. Come on, game. You can do it. You can load it. It's just Gorg reacting, game. You can do it. Alright, okay. Well, it has a very pleasant taste, but it lacks that little something, that oomph. I think we should try again. He didn't even say which one it was. Gorg's reaction scenes are too much for the game to handle. This is ridiculous. So, how's everyone doing? Are you asleep yet, Katie? It's the right consistency, alright, but I don't think it's really got enough sweetness to it. I thought we might be able to evoke the warm, fuzzy feeling of first love, but it seems I don't have the skill for it. No, we'll have to redo it. You've read through chapter 29. Obviously won't talk about that since Katie's not touched on any of it, but... Might be doing a little more reading while I can. But that is fair. I'm mostly waiting for loading screens at the moment. I don't know how much further Sam got, but she at least got to 33, because she told me to let her know when I reached there. As I'm eating this, I can't help but feel incredibly sad. My heart aches. I can feel tears welling up in my eyes. There's nothing wrong with the taste, but I don't think anyone will order a dessert that makes them depressed. We just have to try something else then. This is ridiculous. Like... I did live through the era where loading times were considerable. I in fact remember when, I think it was Bandai Namco was the one that first thought up of minigames you play with a loading screen, and then no one else was able to do that. And nowadays there's no point to them, because most things don't really take that long to load. Ah, it's like my head seems to feel clearer with each bite. These are incredibly appetizing. Yeah, this will be perfect for the menu. Customers are sure to come back for more. Right, I think that's enough for the warming up stage. We've got decent recipes lined up for the cookies and the flans. But now, it's time to bring out the hallmark of any pâtissier. The cake. It's gotta be a JoJo's reference, right? the general design of him, the aesthetic of his outfit and everything, but combined with the posing especially. We're going to make the best cake all of us has ever known and turn it into our #1 product. God damn, what is it? Christ. Melosian honey. Okay. I know where Melosian honey is. I might not even need it too. I might be the dumb thing here because it's very clear there's a right answer. Okay, we need to go to Honeypot Grotto. I think it's faster to go here from Traveler's Resting Tree.
Let's rest a spell.
So, shall we?
Oh, one of Poppy Buster's last affinity things required killing the level 90 Super Monkey. So I've gone back and I killed that again. It weirdly enough killed me more times upon the second attempt than it did the first time. Not count when I was like level 13 and fought it because, you know, I was a baby back then.
What have we here?
Alright, well, there's some Melosian honey. This might be some more. Okay. 7 is good.
Let's rest a spell.
So, shall we?
Okay, trial Starlit Tart, Starry Waffle. Neither of these are cakes. Love Mary cake. And a glitter spud cake. I'll require Muka flour. Cookies, flan, and a cake. Honestly, I could probably have always skipped the ones that had like a hobby item attached to them, because that's not going to be actually in the recipe. Oh well. Oh my god, Korg, why is your reaction? Well, it's eye-catching, that's for sure. But aside from that, it's not so special. It tastes just like any other tort. I think we'll have to start over. It must be the fact that it reloads the city for each of these conversations. Which, I don't know, video games can be weird sometimes. I tried making waffles according to the alignment of the stars for good fortune, but, well, I doubt we'll be ushering in any sort of luck with that taste. We should probably try something a little less quirky, maybe. At least the music is hyped for this exciting loading screen of Gorg's reaction to his own failed cooking. I know I was trying to create a very sugary creation with this one, but I may have overdone it a tad. A single serving of this would put anyone off sugar for a week. I don't think it's ready to go on sale yet. We'll have to do it over. Oh, Gorg. I kind of regret just doing these all at once. Because there's definitely probably one or two that I'm pretty sure it's not. And the loading screen is ridiculous. Are you kidding me? Why are you loading twice? Oh man, okay, I can't complain about loading. Again, I've lived through worse times than this. But it's not like I'm going to discuss the Lost Metal. Oh, I don't know if I said that. The book I've been discussing is The Lost Metal. It's the final book of Wax and Wayne and Sanderson. There we go. It's finished. If Poppy may say so, that looking very cute. Glad to hear it, Poppy. I hope the taste doesn't disappoint. Poppy loved this name too. Love Mary Cake sound very sweet. Kind of you to say. This here is my absolute masterpiece. Well, this ain't half bad. And these products, I can see they're incredibly well made. This place will be bustling before you know it. You're welcome to open up shop as soon as you like. The thing is, I'm a traveler at heart. I was thinking we need to hire some employees for while I'm away. Don't you worry about that. I can manage the staff here on my end. Oh, neat. Thank you. But tell me, why are you doing all this? For me? I like how he's already hired a shop girl. Because they loaded her in a... Well, we both have dreams that we want to realize. You helped me, so now I'm helping you. That's all there is to it. I'm going to keep working on my painting skills, too. So you just keep making your sweets, and that'll make us both happy campers. I'm really grateful to you for all this. Thanks again. I'll shoot it the best I can be, whether I'm fighting or baking. I don't care about your fighting, really. Still early days for the latter, though, wouldn't you say? Haha, true enough. It'll be getting busy soon. Get your friends to help out, won't you? Oh, I'm sure they won't mind. I mean, we're not going to make anything from it? Well, we'll get product. It'll be another item we can use, so... I swear, this goddamn loading screen. After the second time, I should have started timing it. It wasn't so bad the first time, but Font Samima is just...
Borak, would you mind helping in the kitchen?
You want me to help?
Yeah, I'm sure you'd be first rate at this kind of thing.
Really? Well, I don't have much experience, but I'll do what I can.
We already established Morag was bad at cooking.
Tora and Poppy, could I ask you to get some more ingredients?
Yes, yes! Please input quantities and products.
36 choice cherries and 62 love raspberries. 102 measures of Muka flour and 57 cranberry bells.
Got it! Tora and Poppy will fetch.
That's a lot of Muka flour. Muka flour is a gold ingredient.
Dromark, could you perhaps go and get the other essentials?
Why, of course. I'll be back in a jiffy.
Everyone else, you're in charge of PR.
Wow, Morag is intensely whipping that.
Roll up! Gorg's Just Desserts is officially open.
Come see, possibly the first chance in history to taste the Blade Made desserts.
Forget the rest. Get the best.
Good job, Nia. I mean, at least Gorg's happy. And then we have one more follow-up because they like to have it where they give you a little bit of dialogue for whatever driver you have them attached to. Which I guess is a nice little touch, but I don't feel like it adds quite enough. Oh my god. I will burn Fonsamima to the ground. It seems everyone is quite besotted with your sweet Gorg. I myself am no exception. When the war has ended and peace is restored, I look forward to seeing your business flourish. I'd never have gotten this opportunity if you hadn't awakened me from my core crystal, Morag. I exist to serve you, to keep you safe. So it never really crossed my mind to think about what I'd do after I left the battlefield. But maybe someday, when this is all over, I'll make candy for you, and we can all sit down together and have a blast. What do you say? Will you let me subject you to some sweet, sweet celebration? I look forward to it. Yay, we did it. The painting's grateful owner bequeaths his shop to Gorg as thanks. His desserts are sure to be a hit. Her name is Jennifer. Okay. So Gorg here.
I aim to please with my desserts.
So make desserts, make desserts. Oh, welcome, welcome. This patisserie is run by the famed cake maker, Gorg. We have many luxurious items for your delectation, all of them guaranteed to sate your culinary desires. Then we can make them here. Fortunately, neon cookies we have a lot of the ingredients for. We can make a few of the others too. Although that uses up love raspberries. So instead we're just gonna make a ton of this. Actually, it occurs to me, I'm just doing this to finish out the affinity chart. I won't do all of this. But we'll at least get Gorg to the next level of PTCA. How did that actually uses up?
I aim to please with my desserts.
Do you have more desserts now? Oh, it might be the thing where it does double now. That's like when you increase Pyra's cooking, it's on the... She could make more, but no, cherry cheese mousse. Made of choice cherry and deadly kiwi. Okay. Alright. Oh, we have so many quests right now. Okay. So, next... Do I have any other characters attached that I had to do something weird with? After any world trait, view the heart-to-heart impassioned thoughts. I'll do that. Although, I don't need a heart-to-heart all the time, but... Also one right there. I don't know what this other one inside is.
Let's rest a spell.
Why is this game suddenly taking forever to load? I'm also regretting the fact that I haven't saved doing Gorg's thing.
Say, Rex, do you truly believe that Elysium exists?
Apparently Elysium is an orbital platform, so...
Do you even have to ask?
Don't you, Morag? I don't understand why you'd even be here then.
No, that's not what I mean. I just wanted to clarify how everyone truly feels. After all, don't most people only know of Elysium from fairy tales?
Well, I guess so, but our chum here's seen the real deal in his dreams or whatever, right?
There were wide green fields and a warm breeze, and a beautiful city like nothing I've ever seen. Pyra was standing on top of a hill overlooking it all. I'm sure it must have been Elysium. There's no place like it in Orest.
The place you saw in your dream. Is it prudent to believe in Elysium based on that information alone, I wonder?
You know, Morag, I don't mind this per se. This feels late though, considering you guys had this conversation when you were in the giant wool tree elevator to it.
Don't you trust me and Pyra, Morag?
Oh no, I trust you both. But just because a place exists in your dreams does not necessarily mean it exists in reality. Zeke, can you honestly say you have never doubted Elysium's existence in the slightest?
Well, I guess I have wondered from time to time. At the end of the day, the only way to be truly sure is to go there, right?
True enough.
As for now, Rex believes it's real, and that's enough for me.
Oh, Zeke.
I mean, sure, it's best for everyone if it does exist, but even if it doesn't, does that really change anything?
Zeke's just gaining all the trust, and Morag's like, I may have goofed.
Our chum's on a mission to help Pyra reach her dream. Whatever the outcome, I want to see that through to the end.
A mission.
So what if there's no proof? Chasing after dreams is what real men are born to do.
Ah, yes. A man's romance.
Very well. I appreciate your passion. Though I'm not quite sure I understand your notion of a real man.
Hey, no worries. You'll figure it out eventually. I mean, you're basically the manliest one here.
Zeke, there are some things in this world you don't joke about. Even my temper has its limits. Would you like me to teach you a lesson you won't ever forget?
Morag, you're scaring me a little. Hold it, I was just joking around.
Were you joking around, Zeke?
Listen, nobody needs to die here, okay? Okay?
Also, that didn't even have a decision point. Legendary land completed. Okay. Before we do anything else, I'm actually going to save. And I'm going to shut the game down and do that. I'm probably just got unlucky and picked things that happened to load more than they probably needed to. But just in case. Don't want to risk it actually crashing. Now it's going to have to actually load the game, but this is fine. This I expect to take a little bit. Okay. Well, that wasn't the one I actually wanted to do, so... Although it was nice, I should have probably done it earlier. Like, I guess all I would need to do is take agate off the sea. If this one went away. Oh, crap. Do I need to go up? It doesn't look like it, though, but at the same time... That's clearly up that way. How do I get over there? Oh, do I just go around this way? Oh, I'm done. Because it does go up this way, too. Well, I'll guess to where we need to go. Or, no, it's not here. I hate this map. Okay, maybe it's over on this side? Waste store. Oh, yeah, I think it is. Okay. Yes, over here. Alright, we'll do this one. Well, it doesn't feel like this would be agates, but...
Something wrong, Agate?
It is, though. Okay.
Take a look at this. The walls and floors of these ruins, what do you think they're made of?
Just rocks?
I thought so too at first. Just regular stone, hewn and stacked, right? But with natural materials, processed and put together, you'd expect some flaws, some deformations somewhere. And with this ruin shooting up into the sky like this, even small variations at ground level would cause it to tilt over.
So how do you think it was made?
Well, the treated blocks were stacked up into the sky with perfect accuracy and no errors. That much is true.
I was about to say, we've seen that they have battleships and other technology made out of worked metal. But
the strength of it is unparalleled.
this still stands because this is some super future tech that you wouldn't know. And also, agate hasn't necessarily been there around to see like the Titan battleships and everything.
Over hundreds, thousands, or tens of thousands of years, the walls and floors didn't break or become brittle.
Amazing work by people from age past.
At our level of technology, it's unimaginable. I marvel at the minerals and materials used to create this site, though I don't pretend to understand them. The whole world tree is a mystery for sure.
Oh, I'm gonna do the top one. This one's just rude. Don't bother her.
You sound pretty thrilled.
Obviously. I'm curious about the construction, of course, but more than that, I love the adventure of it. Just thinking about the ancient people who built this place, about their hopes and dreams, and these symbols I can't read. Are they knowledge? Are they a warning? All these objects made of materials I've never seen before. Just being here makes me feel so alive, makes my mind soar.
I understand completely.
I like that agate was one of the earlier blades I drew, and because she was the axeman that went on to Rex, and that is one of the ones that gives him a launch, I use her a lot. I'd say she's one of the better ones.
I can't even imagine how many people had to work on making a building as enormous as this one. Even just this wall probably took dozens of people hours, if not days. All of these people's blood, sweat, and tears sealed in these walls of stone.
This place stands as a testament to the wills of those who came before.
That's a nice way to put it.
Oh, it is amusing they're saying all this. There's plenty of robots going around here. This very well could have been machine-made.
But yes, this wonderful lasting tribute is one of a kind on all rest. We should make sure to search the ruins thoroughly and find all we can about the ancient inhabitants.
All right. I could have always left that, but it's probably good to do this just because this way now all of them will.
Fighting by you all this time made me into who I am. Thank you.
Because, like, let's see. Rock is S4, Pyre's S+, she won't be that, but... What are you having right now, Rex? Bully Belly, Carpaccio, and Chunky Juice? Drink another Chunky Juice. Alright, Agate, what are you at instead? S5. She's actually over Rock. It's probably because for the longest time, Rock got absolutely nothing. Because his overall finisher was locked by the Merc mission, so she probably jumped ahead then. Rank S5. So this will make Agate stronger too, which is nice. These are kind of the main three I work with. Then what we'll do is we'll go to
Where do we go from here?
okay. Quest log. Okay, time to do KOS-MOS. Gotta go all this way, because I kind of stopped doing this. I'm going to assume that Kitty really did conk out early. But she's not been sleeping well, so that's good. Hi guys. Bye guys. I do appreciate that they just have it where, like, if your level's high enough, enemies just ignore you. It's not like always a thing to do. Hey, Blade Hawks. You don't need to equip an item or anything for it. They just, the game intuitively understands, like, maybe by this point you won't want to do every single fight. Plus, apparently, you can just turn off the enemies aggroing to you anyways. Alright, let's murder these guys. Dirty to nothing. Well, that actually hurt a tiny little bit. Alright. Oh, you're already dead. Okay. You can win. Come on. Wow, that did considerable damage to Nia, considering. Alright, KOS-MOS, what's next? Nice.
Confirming increase of enemy activity. Awaiting permission to continue combat.
No, it's no good. We'll never get through them all.
Oh, we could.
It seems best to withdraw and regroup for now.
If we withdraw now, we risk major damage to multiple locations. Total annihilation of hostile units would be optimum at present.
Girl, there are too many of them. That's pretty clear.
God, wait, that Nia just calls her girl,
Yeah,
but
mess up, and we're the ones who are going to get annihilated.
KOS-MOS just gonna wipe them all out.
There should be no problem. All allies, please move away from me for a moment.
Heck yeah.
Scanning for enemy targets. Locked on to all hostile unit signatures in World Tree vicinity. Releasing safety lock.
KOS-MOS?
I think she's about to blow them all up, guys.
Phase switch ordnance activated.
Oh, that did it all right.
Confirming 75% reduction of enemy capability. Initiating neutralization of remaining enemy capability. Rex, is something wrong?
No. Go ahead. Initiate, neutralization.
Rex almost had, like, if Rex wasn't quite as shonen sexless as he is, I would say I think he was both impressed and maybe slightly aroused. I hate when enemies make it so you keep bouncing off them. It just doesn't feel good. Yeah, do you not have anything on yours? Fine, we'll do burn out. "92% of enemy forces neutralized. Remaining enemy forces incapable of proceeding with combat. Any risk of reinforcements? A search of the area reveals no sign of new units emerging. Incredible. We really take out all those enemies. You say we. Mostly it was down to that crazy power of KOS-MOS's. It really was crazy powerful. I've never seen anything like it. I merely selected the optimal course of action after analyzing all alternatives. Was my solution excessive? No. You did fine. Yeah, if it weren't for you, we'd never be in that lot. Thank you very much. That attack you used, though, I wouldn't be surprised if it was detected in neighboring countries. Yeah, I reckon that light will have been visible from Tuntal and Moradine at least. So have we accidentally caused a bit of an international commotion? The national leaders may need to be warned about these artificial blades as well. Guys. So this blade quest is also stupid, because it's canonically taking place now, when it makes no sense for them to stop doing what they're doing. Perhaps our next course of action should be to report in to King Eulogimenos. Yeah, we'd better explain ourselves and clear up any misunderstandings. My old man can get pretty antsy. Let's head to Theoscalia Palace and set his mind at ease. Alright. Like, it's not the worst thing, it's just so silly to me that the way some of these quests, like, it's not that they can take place anytime, they specifically are taking place during a time when it makes no sense.
So, shall we?
Okay. I see. Then the light that was reported coming from the wall tree was an attack performed by this blade. It is quite difficult to believe that a single blade could produce such remarkable levels of energy. You got that right. I saw it myself, and I still had trouble believing it. But it's the truth. She has the power of being a reference. Were it not for KOS-MOS's attack, we would have been defeated by those rogue artificial blades. Well, as long as you have that power safely under control, I suppose it is not a problem. Thank you for your explanation. Regarding the artificial blades, they are indeed a worrying development. They are capable of flight, yes. It seems difficult to guarantee that they will remain on the wool tree. There is a very real possibility that berserk artificial blades could end up descending upon nearby nations. True enough. I will make use of the Tantal military and strengthen surveillance around the wool tree. We are most grateful for your wise decision, Your Majesty. However, I feel we will need the cooperation of the other nations in this matter. What do you say, Lady Morag? Will you lend me your aid in this? But of course. I will report this incident to Moradane. Advise His Majesty the Emperor to take suitable preventative action. You have my thanks, Lady Morag. I leave the Emperor to you then. Ah yes, one more thing. There is a request I would like to make of you all. A request? What's all this about then? Enter, please. Okay. Who's that? Someone you know, Shellhead. Can't say I recognize her. It is a pleasure to meet you, Uncle. My name is Estelle. I hope we will get along. Uncle? What's going on here, Pops? This young lady is the daughter of your cousin. It is perhaps no surprise that you were not aware of her existence. She was born after you left this country, after all. Strictly speaking, that makes us first cousins once removed. I hope you don't mind me addressing you as Uncle. I don't know what I'm really meant to do with it. Niece or cousin or whatever you are. Well, isn't this the sweetest little family reunion, Uncle? Shut up, you. Despite her youth, Estella is something of a prodigy who has read all of the books in the Dioswa library. I fear she may have begun to grow tired of living cooped up here in Tantal. She is quite the spirited young lady. Most recently, she expressed a desire to explore the land of Muritha. Of course, I told her I could not possibly allow such a dangerous outing. But now she is instead insisting on visiting all the other nations of Alrest before they sink entirely. You know what? Fair. I believe it was you who said I would do well to see the world, Your Majesty. I am simply trying to live up to your expectations. You see what I have to deal with. I don't know where she gets this willful nature from, but when she sets her mind on something, there is no changing it. As such, I must apologize for the trouble. Might I ask you to take her with you on your trip to Moradane? Take this girl with us on some international tour. We're not just traveling for the fun of it, you know. I am quite aware of that, thank you very much. But you needn't worry about me. I won't cause any trouble. In fact, I might be able to assist you in some way, Uncle. Enough with the uncle thing. Can't I at least be like a big brother or something? Oh, if you insist, let's have a lovely trip together, big bro. Wow, Shellhead, I didn't know you were into that. My prince, forgive my saying so, but you're creeping me out a little. Oh, for the... Hey, what's your name? I am KOS-MOS, KOS-MOS. Cosmos? That's a funny sort of name. You're a blade, aren't you? Are you? Yes. That's a pretty unusual body you've got there. It's almost like you're part machine. Are the machine parts and human parts connected somehow? Do you have some kind of problem with my body? Problem? No, no problem. Hey, would you mind if I tinkered around with the bits inside? I cannot permit that. Even if my master were to order me directly, I could not comply. I thought you might say that. A shame, a shame. Oh well, it's going to be a pleasure traveling with you, KOS-MOS. I look forward to it, Estelle. Shall we leave at once then? Come on, big bro, you lead the way. Ugh. What are you making that look for, big bro? We're leaving you behind, big bro. Will you all give it a rest already? Man, poor Zeke. Everyone just beats up on him. Okay, time to go to the Empire of Mordane. BRB. That was unexpected as interruptions go.
Artificial blades!
Just what we need.
Didn't expect that time too.
Zeke, help with Estelle's safe withdrawal.
No sweat!
Locking on to surrounding enemies. Making ballistic calculations. Minimizing damage to urban area.
Damn.
Wonderful! Oh, what a sight!
Oh, that's your voice?
Sincere apologies. I was unable to completely annihilate the enemies.
No, that's plenty. We got the rest.
So yeah, I didn't expect that interruption to happen. Aren't there just two of you? You're just gonna die. Also, he did get to smash it. Nice. Oh, that bouncing off effect. So wow, destructive beat had hurt. It just feels bad. I should mention, I've used KO-S-MOS a couple times, and she is pretty strong. So she lives up to the reputation her quest is establishing here. I'm just gonna keep the voice I did. You really are incredible, KO-S-MOS. Tell me, where do you get all that power from? What's the energy source? How do you replenish it? Can you control the output level? Doesn't it put any strain on your organic components? My apologies, Estelle. I cannot answer those questions. What? Why not? There is no reason to divulge such information to anyone other than my driver. Ah, come on, don't be so stingy. You could tell me just a little. Sorry, but no. Not even if I say pretty please? Not even then. I see. You really are a funny one, you know that? Hey, could I have a feel of those clothes of yours and stuff? Yes, that should not be a problem. Her headband says KO-S-MOS Refrain. Really? Nice. I see, so that's how they're made. Hey, could I take this off? I do not have any objections myself, but I understand that exposing the underlying fame would be considered offensive to public decency. Really, you think? Well, that's probably not an issue. Wait, Estelle, you can't do that. You can't just take your clothes off out here. Huh? But KO-S-MOS said she didn't mind. No means no. Now I think we've spent enough time dawdling out here. Let's hurry along and meet Emperor Nile. You're no fun. Man, what an awkward time to be distracted with an interruption. In fact, this is a Blade quest that has a cutscene right then. One moment, please. That Blade will have to wait outside. Are you referring to me? Yes, you. But KO-S-MOS is a member of our team. That Blade is far too dangerous. She cannot be allowed to have an audience with His Majesty. That seems unnecessary to me. Please stand down. Emperor Nile? But if I may, Your Majesty, this Blade was just responsible for... That is quite all right. We would have suffered far greater damage if it were not for her efforts. Besides which, her driver is more than worthy of our trust. There is no cause for concern. Now please, leave her be. As you wish, Your Majesty. I apologize for all that. I feel the business you bring from King Eulogiminos may have something to do with the recent artificial blade attack. Could you explain what you know? I see. Artificial blades going berserk. I presume that includes the artificial blades that attacked us just now. Yes, they appeared to have lost the capacity to take orders and gone berserk, just like those we saw before. Right now, the Titans of Moradin, Tantal, and Uriah are all gathered around the World Tree. There is a real danger that the artificial blades torn or released upon the tree could attack those nearby nations. I think I understand the situation now. We may have been lucky enough to avoid any major damage so far, but this is not a threat we can simply ignore. We will work with Tantal and Uriah to find a solution to this problem. Thank you for your understanding. Not that I encourage or endorse this behavior, but I fully expect you'll finish this if you pick up when you finish stream. Oh yeah? Does the Sander line start kind of early in Lost Metal? No need to thank me. Compared to the efforts you have put in, I have done precious little. The least I can do is take care of the situation while you focus on the tasks you must attend to. Yes, Your Majesty. In that case, we will take our leave. Hey, big bro. What is it? You're all done with your job here now, right? I guess so. We reported what we came here to report. Take me to the land of Maritha, then. Not a chance. Why not? You're free to go where you want now, right? Like hell we're gonna take you to a dangerous place like that. I thought you already gave up on that idea after my old man told you no anyway. Gave up is such a strong word. I asked him to let me travel all of Aurest, and he said yes to that. So naturally, that means I can go to the land of Maritha now, right? That's some pretty strained logic. You're pretty cunning for such a little lass. Very promising, young mind. Come on, you know you want to. Take me to the land of Maritha. I ain't budging. You can come up with all the silly loopholes you like. No still means no. I think it was pretty hard from the start. I know I can't go to the end just yet, but damn, I really want to. Wow. That's pretty impressive, though. If it's biting you that hard. Is this chapter 33? Because Sam also... She left me a message like 5 hours before I started streaming, where she said, let me know when you hit chapter 33. Although I think you would have known that one a little bit ago, but... Ah, you're so useless, you stubborn prodigal old man. Prodigal old. That's pretty rich coming from the likes of you. Why do you want to go to Maritha so bad anyway? It's not exactly what I'd call a fun place to visit. You just don't appreciate it properly. Just to glimpse its landscape would be an immensely valuable experience. You're at 37. Okay. And besides, it's a treasure trove of potential discoveries. So many things you'd never find anywhere else. Initially, I just wanted to see the place, but as it turns out, there's something I really want to find there. You don't understand what you're talking about. The place is crawling with dangerous monsters, you realize that. At 37, 33 is an interesting point to be sure. You're a kid without even a blade to defend yourself. They'd gobble you up in 2 seconds flat. How are you planning to search for anything in a place like that? Say this one before that? Okay. Then send KOS-MOS to protect me. With her around, I'd be totally safe, wouldn't I? Where do you get off demanding stuff like that? The king told you to protect me, didn't he? Sure, but he didn't tell us to indulge your crazy ideas. I'm going whether you like it or not. You can't stop me, Uncle. Not happening. End of story. Oh, I should mention too, because it's... I have no idea with Moonlight. I'm only on like chapter 26, but Moonlight just... which I feel bad about, because there's probably tons of clues and maybe ideas, but nothing concrete. Not happening. End of story. Hey, what do you think, KOS-MOS? You'll come with me, won't you? I will obey whatever orders I am given. See, KOS-MOS says she doesn't mind. However, my first duty is to protect my master. Protecting you would necessarily be a lower priority task. Is that acceptable? Huh? There, you see. You're not KOS-MOS's driver, so you don't get to drag her around wherever. Now quit being a stubborn little brat and hurry on home to Tantal. You're wrong, alright? I may not be your driver, but KOS-MOS is my friend. KOS-MOS will protect me. I know she will. Give it a rest already. It's like watching two children fight. Listen, Zeke, there's no point standing around arguing. Seems pretty clear Estelle isn't going to back down anytime soon. Why don't we just give her a quick look at the land of Maritha and then bring her straight back? Oh, seriously? I can't drag you guys all the way down there just to indulge the whims of some stubborn little girl. It's not so much trouble. We always manage to see a favor anyway. But Estelle, things look even the slightest bit dangerous. We're taking you straight out of there. Got that? Sounds fine by me. Shall we get going then, KOS-MOS? You have a guess, but it's not based on anything you read in the book. Well, that's fair. Okay, land of Maritha. No idea where in the land of Maritha. But I'm just gonna go to the Womb Hollow and go from there. I do want to say too, because it's just general things and being like a third through the Lost Metal, that despite it being even more Cosmere heavy than Bands of Mourning, I think it has, also I've already checked this quest out before and it's something related to Adnine, so. It's just better balanced here. I don't know if this is because it has more of those like Shadows of Self moments to anchor it, or also just like the way, I think it's also the fact that like the way it's Cosmere relevant is way more interestingly done than Bands, which was more just brute force. But yeah, that's about all. Just kind of generic reaction stuff right now. I know spoilers for Katie. Although I don't think she's actually going to be able to catch up on this. So I could say all kinds of dangerous things and I'd be safe until at least Thursday, if not more.
They seem to be having fun.
Yeah. Looking at them now, they almost seem like a great team.
No, they don't.
No, it's not this one either.
KOS-MOS was just watching her.
Oh, where is it? I was so sure I'd find it here.
Estelle, are you looking for something?
Huh? Oh,
If you tell me what your objective is, I can scan the surrounding area for it. This will markedly increase the likelihood of success.
I'm sure that's true, but I need to keep this secret. I promise to tell you afterwards, though.
Understood.
Ah! There it is! KOS-MOS! Look! Look!
Going forward anyway. Gotcha.
Estelle, leg it!
KOS-MOS?
Are you unhurt?
I guess I was Pyro just now?
Hey, you need to be a bit more careful, KOS-MOS. What if you'd have hurt yourself?
It's okay. Please do not worry about me. And, more urgently, please conceal yourself behind me for a moment. I will take care of this swiftly.
You'd better not get hurt, KOS-MOS. But you'd better not lose either.
Incompatible orders received, but orders acknowledged.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Adjusting priority order of prime directives. Prioritizing orders from Estelle.
Oh, she actually was in this in the beginning before she ran away. So, I will admit, I know that KOS-MOS is a reference, etc. I don't actually, like, know her as a character. I've not done any of that myself. So that's just mentioned. Some of Seth's flashbacks are out in the world now. Oh? Did he do, like, early readings or something? There's two in the email newsletter, a couple read on the stream. It'd be kind of fun in the newsletter. I mean, I wouldn't touch them anyways until after Lost Meadow, but those ones I might just leave. I don't know. It's like I'm both interested, but also I'm not compelled. I don't feel as compelled. Plus, I mean, Stormlight 5 is just so far off. But yeah, I don't know if, like, this is just KOS-MOS as a robot, here's a little girl, to be attached to her, or if, like, this is relevant to KOS-MOS's lore from the other games, too. Like, it's more a layered reference like that. KOS-MOS, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? I am quite alright. Are you unhurt, Estelle? Yeah, I'm fine. Not a scratch on me, thanks to you. That is a relief to hear. KOS-MOS? I'm sorry. It's all my fault that you got dragged into this mess. You read them and you kind of tuned out that part while you were watching the stream because reading. That makes sense. Also, to hear that the clothes are off in regards to the Cosmere. It's all my fault that you got dragged into this mess. I didn't mean for this to happen. There is no need for concern. Protecting you is what I am here for. Now, when he said that, was that a sense for, like, going forward with the Cosmere, or going forward with Mistborn? But, so you get it now? When you act selfish, you're not just endangering yourself. People who care about you could get hurt too. Maybe you'll think twice before demanding to come to a place like this again. Yeah, I'm really sorry, guys. No need for that. You've already been through enough here. As long as you understand, that's all that matters. Oh yeah, did you find what you were looking for in the end? Uh-huh. Look, I have it right here. This is some kind of machine part? Yeah. Listen, KO-S-MOS, when we get back to Tantal, there's one more thing I'd like you to do. Would you be okay with that? You're still not done making demands. That's not it. There's just something I want to give to KO-S-MOS. So, KO-S-MOS, I'd like you to come to my room. I promise I won't cause any more trouble, so please? What do you think, Zeke? Well, I guess there's no harm in that. Really? Thanks, big bro. I swear, you really picked your times to act all cutesy. The impression you got was both, but you might misinterpret it. No. Like, I could see it being for both. It definitely feels like, at the point I've reached, it is kind of... I'm sure it will kind of stand on its own, but it feels like they're gonna irrevocably, like, the Cosmere development will just be too much. You fine with this too, KO-S-MOS? Yes, I see no problem. Let's head on back to Tantal. My room's in the hall of reception. I'll see you there. Because, yeah, I mean, and it sounds like other things in chapters later on are even more so. But even just from where I've gotten, there's this stuff that in, like, just the Mistborn world itself where, like, I don't know how. I mean, I guess you have, like, the regular people will always not know on the boots on the ground level, but... Okay, time to go to Tantal. I guess we'll go to the palace.
Eye out for trouble. Where do we go from here?
Where do I need to go? Oh, she's down there. Okay. Welcome to my room. Well, I don't actually live here as such. It's just where I'm staying while I'm here in Diascaldia. Context was he was always worried about alienating new readers with Cosmere heavy stuff, or making them feel like they were missing out on the conversation. Well, here in Diascaldia. Isn't this some kind of storeroom? It doesn't need to be fancy. A dingy old place like this is perfect for my experiments. Dingy, she says. Now, KO-S-MOS, you just wait there a moment while I get everything ready. As you wish, Estelle. I just need to put the final touches on. Yeah, I remember him always mentioning that's why, especially in like the early books, the Cosmere stuff is so minor. Like, back when Hoyd, you wouldn't even know him as Hoyd a lot of times. You would just have to guess because, like, the guy's vaguely artistic or something. Sorry for the wait, KO-S-MOS. This is what I wanted to give you. It's a present. This is for me. Listen, while I was observing you, I noticed you didn't always have perfect control of your power. It can't be easy to keep powers that strong under control all the time. But if you use this device, it should be much easier to manage. You'll be able to fight without worrying about keeping yourself in check all the time. I think it'll be really useful. Estelle. Listen, KO-S-MOS, I love you. But no, abilities as powerful as yours are a very dangerous thing to have. But I think you probably have them for a reason. The world needs that kind of strength right now. King Eulogimenos and Emperor Nile both seem to think it's fine, as long as your driver keeps you in check. But who wants to rely on a driver for everything, right? If you master the use of your own powers, you can become the ultimate blade. Maybe even save all the rest. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll do the right thing. I'm your best friend, so I should know. When did we become best friends? You just keep supporting these guys in their mission, okay, KO-S-MOS? I have a feeling if you help Rex and Nia and Morag and my uncle, That's right, Big Bro arc has ended. You'll be able to save all of us someday. Understood. Are you sure it is alright for me to accept this for nothing, though? You two are good friends now, yeah? You should accept her gift. Thank you, Estelle. I promise to make good use of it. Thanks. Come by and visit any time, okay? I promise I will visit. We are friends, after all. Best friends, you mean? Best parameter not accepted. Alright. Estelle went to all that trouble for KOS-MOS' sake. She seems to have had an effect on KOS-MOS' outlook. There we go. Wow, Praxis hit S1. Interesting. Thanks for helping with all my selfish requests. I really owe you guys. After all, it's thanks to you I met KOS-MOS too. Maybe we can go adventuring again sometime, like after you're done saving all of us and all that. And you'd better bring KOS-MOS when we do. It's a promise, okay? Huh. Alright. I wasn't actually thinking about the fact that quest stuff like that will actually count for that. That's neat. Oh, there we go.
System functions expanded.
So most of these will actually go up in general, but I will go view the heart-to-heart Daybreak. We'll also view our heart-to-heart, just so that I can make more progress with her too while we're doing this. So is it the sense that Brandon Sanderson just feels like enough people are into the Cosmere now that they'll like help people catch up? Or is it more he's found a way where he feels comfortable making it more explicit in some ways, well, without thinking that it's detracting from the story?
Where do we go from here?
And if it was just in general that context and that doesn't come up, that's fine too. Oh god. I would hate this in real life. Like, I know especially in space construction you usually have transparent, like, plasticine and all those kind of substances, and they're like incredibly rigid and safe. But just the idea of standing on something transparent and you're looking down and there's just... Oh. Ooh.
How remarkable. That view down below is the world where we live, isn't it?
Bit of both in that regard too. Okay.
So it would appear. I had no idea it was possible for humans to reach these kind of heights.
So I was assuming this was going to be... I thought this was going to be KOS-MOS's.
And this world tree's been around since forever too. I'm not sure I can keep up with what they're finding out here.
Hey, Prince, look! Over down there!
What is it? You see something?
Look! Right over there! It's Genbu! That's gotta be Genbu!
I really do like Pandoria, though.
Seriously? Wow, you're right. That does look like Tantal.
What are you talking about? Of course we can't see Tantal from all the way up here.
We totally can, though! Come over and take a look!
Okay, this one's boring. We'll pick the top one.
I'm sure it's just a cloud or something.
Go look, Bridget.
I don't see any sign of Tantal anywhere.
Not over there, over here!
Look right there!
It's so small, it's difficult to judge.
In my defense, I'm not actually made a ton of these, but I really dislike the fact that I'm so juvenile at heart. I really did just want to immediately go, that's what she said. Especially because when a female character says it, it's like it's extra dumb because, yes, if a character who is female said it, it is literally that's what she said. Everyone knows the context when you make that dumb joke, but you know.
Are you sure you're not imagining it?
No imagining going on here. That's Genbu, no doubt about it.
Is it, though?
It's funny, I know Genbu doesn't have the say, like, they kept it because it was one of the easier Japanese ones. But, like, I think Genbu sounds just like a cute name. I'm sure with the mythological associations, it doesn't have that anymore to, like, someone who's Japanese, but...
Bridget?
Genbu. And when Genbu is, like, Byako, or Susaku.
What is it, Lady Morai?
Seiryu.
Well, it's just... I think I may have spotted more Ardain down there. Do you think that's really it?
Also, with regards to the beginning, my dictionary was right. I just didn't specify a number. I'm actually blanking on what you're talking about right now. But I think part of that might be because you're trying to also talk around it a little bit because of spoilers. Or I'm just bad with my memory like a sieve. This is cute, by the way. I like Morag being like, I think I see my home too.
What?
Oh, hey, you found your place too.
Where do you mean? Over there, next to that strangely shaped cloud. Huh. I see the one you mean.
The new additions.
Doesn't that distinctive shape look just like Mor Ardain? I do believe you're right. Those wide plains look just the right shape. And those shapes flying around it must be Titan battleships. I thought as much. Incredible how one can feel the majesty of Mor Ardain from all the way up here.
I like the difference of, like, look at our proud, regal, imperial home. Meanwhile, Zeke and Pandora are like, it's our giant turtle home.
Quite right, Lady Morag.
Hold on, you two. Take a closer look. I'm pretty sure that's the Leftherian Islands. Mor Ardain doesn't have all that greenery, does it?
Ah.
Oh, no. Oh, exposed. Damn. Okay. Okay. I don't want to do endgame, but I need to get far enough. I thought that was going to be the last heart-to-heart. God damn it. Okay. Oh. 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 Yes. Okay. Thank you, Bubbles. You had to spell it out for me, but now I know what you're talking. Yes. No, I remember too, because that was when. That's right. Because I had started reading the chapters then too. So that was when where actually you completely nailed it, and I couldn't even say that I knew that you were right because. Yeah. I like the follow-up to that, where Wax mentions the other part of it, and he's like, I'm a little tentative because I don't want to be outnumbered. Oh, there's a treasure over here too. So, I wasn't planning on making any progress at all. Having to find KOS-MOS heart to heart. Let's just do a little bit. Because I assume they wouldn't put hers at, like... Her heart-to-heart wouldn't be an endgame. So... This feels really endgamey. I'm gonna save again. Actually, I wouldn't want to start the end game anyway. You can't even say this one to me yet. If you want, you can put that prediction in my Skype chat, and I just won't look at it until You said you were in chapter 37? 39?
It sure is bright.
Yeah, it's right through here. I'm sure of it. We've almost reached Elysium.
Well, this doesn't look like green fields.
What? What is this place?
No.
There's a tree here, though. About to start 38. Okay.
Can this place really be Elysium? Where's the greenery? The water? Birdsong? There's nothing. Nothing here at all.
What a wretched sight. I have not seen anything like this in all my years on Orwest.
I mean, this is not as bad as Moretha or Maraudane.
Pyra!
I don't understand. I don't get it. This is not how I remember.
500 years? It's a long time.
That bell sound must be coming from somewhere. Is someone here?
Assuming those memories are even accurate and valid.
Over there. Poppy detected one big thing, kind of like building, over that direction. Sound seemed like it come from there.
That building, eh? Then there's no point hanging around here.
Yeah. Only one way to find out. Let's go, Rex.
All right. It might still be okay. Maybe it's just this bit that's destroyed.
Try to rip the band-aid off.
There's bound to be something over that way.
Don't slap a new one on. Actually, you know what this kind of looks like a little bit to me? This reminds me a little bit of the drag heap. Well, everything being transformed, admittedly, but... Being hyper-paranoid, what's this? So this is Elysium. Oh, no use pondering now. Let's keep moving. Let's see if... Okay. This is probably the one we have to check out then. Alright. Alright. That was brief enough. I won't need to really feel that need to get rid of that. I think this is survivable. Looks like there's no way through. I wonder what's past here. It's the highest point of all of us, but there's so much space. It's kind of unbelievable.
You're all mine.
I can't believe they're still giving me common core crystals.
Searching database.
We are in heaven right now. And it has common core crystals. Fudge right off. Ooh, excavation.
You're all mine.
The wind is my mate.
I think maybe we'll say actually your book time goes a bit off because of the preview chapters.
Treasure acquired.
How? I'd say probably go for it. I'm trying to think if I could tell you like where 26 was to remind. Oh, I see, because I need to be up. Although, where is... Oh, is it that? Oh, is it that close? Okay, you know where it is. Okay.
Where do we go from here?
Okay, we need to find... That must be it. I just skipped right past it because I'm a dumbass. Yeah, then go for it. It's more fun to have a prediction to actually respond to it than just have it sitting there. I hope this is KOS-MOS' Heart to Heart. Oh, no. Well, we'll do Florin then.
Thanks. I'll do my best.
Wait a second. At a place in the first low orbit station with a view of the outside. I wonder if that might be time too?
What's up, Florin? You look down in the dumps.
The land is choked with sand. Is this really Elysium? No flowers, no trees, no grass. Just a barren plain of rocks and sand. Look! I bet that was a beautiful lake once. But there isn't even a drop of water left.
I guess this place doesn't get much rain.
Thank you, Rex.
Water is essential for life. But there isn't any here. This place is completely barren. Some places have a drought now and again, but they still have a little hope. This place.
I do appreciate that some of even like, because Florin you're not guaranteed to have, he's still one of the gotcha rare blades. So I appreciate that some of them actually have stuff this late in the game.
It's just dead.
There's something to bring greenery
Isn't there
back.
something we can do to bring the greenery back?
No roots can take hold in sand like this, and nothing is going to grow without water. Wait! Maybe something can grow.
We're gonna grow a ton of cactuses.
Well, you know life is a powerful thing. It may be too dry for seeds here, but...
We could get some seedlings from somewhere else and plant them here.
Yes!
This sounds like a quest.
At first, they probably won't last very long. But as plants die, their remains fertilize the soil. They'll be giving their goodness back to the next generations.
It's the circle.
It'll take a while, but do it enough times, and eventually, this dead land can be restored to life.
Hey, there's the old Florin.
Yay. We're going to save this. Do consecutive harvest now.
Yes, thank you.
Rune Factory 6. Elysium.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to bring back the vegetation.
That's cute though. I'm curious if... No? Okay. Let's look at Florin real quick.
My catching's getting better.
Go to the Gwyneth Patties on the right and complete the quest Nature Boy. Alright. Oh, that's why that didn't show up then. Okay. Go put Agate back on.
To your expectations.
Okay, let me see something. What time is it right now? Not IRL. What time is it in game? 2? To my knowledge, I don't think any of them have been timed,
Where
but
do we go from
maybe.
here?
Let's change time Like, this whole thing is still the area it could be in, so... Let's go to 7. No, it seems like it's gonna be further in. Okay, I'll do one other thing. This is always funny. When it's easy because of how the game does it to go back and time it out, but when you think about it, it's like, oh no, they just sat there for that long. Alright.
We've arrived. Where do we go from here?
Well, do a little story. KOS-MOS got it out of us, I guess. Like, it's not like I expected to be right there at the end in Elysium. I'm surprised there's this much area left.
Searching database.
It's kind of interesting that, like, Rex just goes to these places that have observations about the area. This looks like a water tower. Maybe this place used to be covered in trees and flowers like Gormont. Drumrock, you okay, buddy? Let's get going.
What have we here?
Searching database.
There's another one. Yeah, don't look good.
This place looks like it was once a city, and quite an old one at that.
It's actually a lot like the stuff we saw in Moritha.
Way more dusty though. Maybe because it's so dry up here.
Huh?
It seems to have been a child's vehicle.
The bike
Right.
just got dusted. That was kind of fun.
So that means people lived here once.
It must have been a grand old city that stretches further than the eye can see. You could fit the entire population of Allrest into this place, and with room to spare.
This is where the people who lived in Elysium would come to play. I don't really get how to use any of these. Wow. Swing sets don't exist in Allrest. That is a weird pull. Like, they've been on Titans long enough to have generations. I don't feel like
Searching database.
the basic concept of a swing set seems simple enough. I don't know why that'd be like a lost technology. I'm reading too much into this. Ooh, a treasure trove. How do we? Oh, through here.
You're all mine.
I don't know why I'm trying to get all these things. I don't need them. Like, gold chips may not be the best, but the fact I've been able to basically put every blade on them has been a very good boon. Oh man, are we gonna meet God in the church?
Searching database.
Okay. Also, Bubbles, I did, when you said you could, I looked over it. I could definitely see that happening.
Is that it?
That's a good prediction.
The bells have stopped.
Although
A signal we should enter,
we
perhaps?
saw the room Adam was
probably
in.
should.
Not Adam. Adam was the one who did that. God, what was it? He had like a basic. It was like a German-ish name, right?
Welcome home, my children.
Who's there?
Father?
What? You don't mean...
It's the
The
architect.
architect
What
is
was
here.
his?
But where?
Hannes? No.
I am always here. Come to me.
I ain't gonna
Please
give you no
look.
idea.
Over there is staircase.
It seems to lead to a lower level.
Guess we have to.
No, that's a bold one that where it would go. But it's very valid. This looks like a pipe organ, but it's not making any sound now. Okay, this is really weird to me. First low orbit station. Oh, it's like a lower level of the first low orbit station? KOS-MOS, where the hell are you leading me, girl? Placed in the first low orbit station with a view of the outside. It feels like that would have been... whatever. I was about to say, are we going to meet him in here? But then it's like... Well, no, because we saw where Mallows met him. It was like a big empty room. But also, that looked like that could have been like a holodeck type situation where maybe he didn't have it on for Mallows, but he would have it on for the others. And if that flashback we had at the beginning of the final chapter, chapter 10, was any indication, we know that that kind of level of technology is pretty easy to have been the case.
The building's holding up well inside.
Quality of structural materials much better than in city outside. This made of same substance as World Tree itself.
Same as the World Tree. Huh?
Oh.
Hey! Where is everyone? Pyra! Gramps! Pyra! Mithra!
Oh, that's always fun when someone looks around, suddenly it's like they're just there. Maybe everyone's in illusions now. Well, I think I'm locked into story stuff for a little bit, unfortunately. You're stopping at the Seraph 39. If you keep going, you'll track of time if you forget to do something before the window people arrive. That makes sense. I hope the window people aren't too much issue for you. And you're able to get some rest too.
What is that? The Ardanian Imperial Army. Their equipment looks ancient. Like it's come from the past.
Time to go on a vision
What is up with
quest.
this place?
Let's take forever to load. Let's take forever to load. You got about an hour on Monday. Ugh. They went yesterday, so you were able to get most normal sleep. Low expectations for the day. Well, I hope it goes well.
Nia! Dromark! I'm so glad you...
Why, Rex?
Huh?
You told us Elysium was real.
Oh, this is me.
My lady and I traveled all this way at your behest. Master Rex, did you intentionally deceive us?
I trusted you, you know. I came here because I trusted you.
Nia! Dromark! What are you talking about?
How do you explain this?
You've got it wrong. I told you. I promised Pyra to...
Pyra. Oh, right. Pyra. 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 Is that it? You've only got eyes for her. Get your head out of your ass.
Damn, Nia.
Nee, you're being weird. What is going on?
My lady has given up everything for you, yet still you realize nothing.
Calling
Even
him
now
out.
you cannot see.
I've been here all along. Why won't you realize? Look! Just look at me, Rex.
Oh no. I don't have any healing blades on. Can I...
Our foes are preparing an elemental attack.
This might be a problem. Okay, never mind. Nia's weak. Oh, she's healing though.
I can still fight.
Oh, use your character stats too. Cool. Yeah, I was real worried for a second there.
I'm sorry.
Answer me, Rex.
Probably made the
Why
numbers
did you
big,
lie
but
to us?
How could you betray our trust?
it is kind of a shame. I do like the idea of them calling him out on not picking up on the fact that Nia literally said she loved him, and then he's like, he Nakama-zoned her. Even if Captain might have revealed certain things, but won't talk about that. Because I don't think even Kay's had a chance to get that far in Xenoblade Chronicles 3 yet.
Why would Nia and Dromok?
You really are a fool.
Ah! Morag? Bridget? Huh? Moradane?
You're so thoughtless.
Morag?
Here you are, wasting time. And all the while my countrymen are...
Excuse
Do
you.
have any idea what you've done?
Excuse you. The game put the quests
What
there.
are you...
You just run ahead, without a thought for anyone else, and this is the result!
Well, that was much more straightforward. Also, I'm surprised they made us fight Nia, but we didn't fight Morag. I just assumed we were gonna fight everyone if they did it once. But then maybe Nia's the only one who wants to make... Oh, okay.
I couldn't save anyone. If only we hadn't come here. I could have saved my people. I could have saved Niall.
I like it in the dark with
If
their
only
glowing.
it weren't for you, Rex!
But me? I didn't mean to...
I hope you're happy now. You've dragged us to some empty ruins. I hope that was worth everything we sacrificed.
I'm hoping... Also interesting that they show me having the Aegis blade. It'd be really interesting if it was actually a choice and if losing to them did something right. But I'm gonna assume I have to just beat them anyways.
Show 'em a thing or three.
Fighting that way is unwise.
Might like your attitude. This is all your fault. Ha!
And you call yourself driver?
Heavy hitter.
A mere flesh wound.
So they put random blades on me. They didn't give me any healing blades though. They gave me 2 attack blades and a tank blade.
Please, stop this. What's the use in fighting amongst ourselves now?
What's the use? For vengeance! What more reason do I need?
What?
That's right. We must take our vengeance. For the thousands of lives you have stolen!
I killed. No, wait, I didn't.
I'll have your life for an apology, Rex! Stop right there! How dare you run!
That was mostly pretty good. The I killed was really awkwardly phrased.
What is this place? What's wrong with everyone?
It's an 80 camera.
Pyra, Mithra, Grams! Where are you? Where are you guys?
It just framed his crotch in that one shot for some reason.
Why Rex run?
Tora. Poppy. Zeke and Pandoria. Don't tell me you're all...
You having fun, chum?
If I have to fight them both at once, I might not be able to win.
Like the kid you are, stringing us adults along.
That's not...
Rex is bad friend. Why Rex become driver when Tora cannot become driver?
You got Poppy, who is the best.
Tora tries so hard, and for what? It's useless!
Master Pawn is right. Rex just have a little luck and become driver of Aegis?
Poppy, no.
Poppy never asked to be born as imitation. Poppy want to be real too. Not fair! I bet it felt real good, didn't it? Getting special treatment from everyone. Getting chosen by the Aegis. Who decided you should have all that power? How about you hand it over to the prince right now? He deserves it.
Stop it already! I did nothing wrong to any of you.
Also, Zeke,
So you haven't worked that out either.
as the driver of the Aegis, is a...
In your hurry to get here, you never stopped to consider all the things you left lying in your wake.
Okay, this is a problem. I don't have a healing blade. Okay, good. They made Zeke weaker. I kind of have a healing move. I forgot. The hammer has this defensive move. Good.
Thanks for that. No effect.
Are you all right?
Heavy hitter. It's getting tough.
That would have been hard, but I killed Zeke fast enough and that was just Tora.
Enough! Stop! To Tora! Poppy!
Is that because I was aimed at them, or does he just
No,
care about them
I
more
never
than...
wanted this. Zeke! Pandoria!
Okay, there we go.
What are you doing, Rex?
Do I get to fight Gramps? Will be floating in my helmet like Frieza?
What?
There's no way the game does that, but that would be amazing. Oh, it's Big Gramps.
Gramps. This place.
Yeah, they did that early on. That was kind of a nice scene. I think I would have enjoyed it more. I think I had the issue of trying to figure out why the sound was being weird.
What is the point?
What, Gramps?
What is the point of us, really? We are born as blades, then return to our slumber, again and again, over countless years, until we become titans, to wander this world for countless more. And at the end of it all, we sink into nothingness. Have you ever thought about it? What it means to exist for close to an eternity with no clear purpose or goal?
That's...
Must be nice to be human. Living for a limited time, thinking limited thoughts.
Damn.
It must be so much easier.
Damn. What a
I
diss.
envy your kind. Just think, Rex, would you?
Oh, Gramps, you know better.
What would you do if you were me? Would you be happy to drift around the ocean with a human on your back?
Yeah.
Is that all I am to be?
But you were doing other things too.
I don't know how I'm supposed to answer that. Why are you asking me? You're being strange. Everyone's acting so strange.
Oh, we're back home. But without a filter, we're just in the game.
Welcome back. You're late, Rex. Where did you wander off to?
Pyra. Mithra.
Come on, let's go ahead and eat. I've cooked up a whole bunch of your favorites. I hope you've got room. Well, eat up.
It was a big ladle. That was a serious ladle.
Which kind of bread do you want?
Oh, maybe this and this.
There you go.
Thanks.
Hey, do you want some wine? Oops, you're too young. Silly me.
Mithra,
Okay.
has something happened?
That was goofy.
What do you mean?
It's just you're a lot nicer than normal.
Stop it. I'm always nice to you, alright?
If you say so.
Hey, Rex, come on. How can you sit down to eat without washing your hands first? That's a faux pas. Go wash your hands right now.
Sorry.
He's in a spacesuit. This is really goofy.
You're acting almost like Mithra today, Pyra.
Did you scrub them properly?
Yeah. They're clean.
Great. Okay then, let's eat. Thanks for the food.
It looks really good.
That was a good delivery of that. Oh, thanks for the food.
Tastes even better.
Of course it does. After all, I made it myself. Maybe I'll try my hand next time. Mithra, no. You know how that always ends. But carbon's good for you. Anyway, I want to do something nice for Rex too. No cooking. Who's gonna save the world if Rex gets the runs? You're so mean. It was only that one time.
It's okay, you two. I don't care who cooks. I'm just happy we're... I'm happy we're...
Rex.
It's so strange. I don't even know what I'm doing here anymore. Everyone's all wrong. They all said I... But now you two... Did I go wrong somewhere?
I think that's enough. Please, Father.
Okay, I'd like that. I don't get entirely why the architect was doing all that, but I'm sure we'll learn. Oh, hey, look, Nia's in blade form.
You guys.
Rex.
Why are we all here? I thought I was...
I merely wished to examine the shapes of your hearts.
That voice. You're...
Was this actually like a holodeck? No.
My name is Klaus.
Klaus, that's right.
The architect of this world.
His design.
I have watched over you all this time.
His design still makes me think of the
I've
shrines in
seen
Breath
your
of the Wild.
thoughts, your desires, the things you have achieved.
So you did that just now?
Yes, those were not your present forms, but alternate possibilities. Your other selves that lie within. That is what I wanted to see.
Our other selves? You mean we're all thinking stuff like that, deep down? Was that how we really feel?
Then you saw it too.
Looks like we were all shown the same kind of stuff.
Then Rex murdered us.
Creeped me out. What are you trying to prove?
Those were the fears you harbor.
I don't get it at all.
What was your purpose in showing us this? Those were not pleasant visions to behold.
My only purpose was to find out how mankind has changed and where it is headed.
And were you disappointed?
No. As you stand before me right now, that is who you are. That is enough.
Architect, sir. I came here because I met Pyra. Is this really Elysium? Are you really?
I will show you everything. Memories. Mine and those of this planet. This world was once the stage.
Oh, nice, the flashback.
Of a struggle for survival that dwarfed this current predicament. The world was an unseemly place, though glimpses of beauty persisted. What should people live for? Who should they live for? They live for themselves. To harbor desires and struggle to realize them. That is the natural state of man. But I did not think that was good enough. I lost hope for mankind. I searched tirelessly for an outside solution. And one day, I found it. The conduit. Why it chose to appear before us, I do not know. However, its existence presented a new possibility.
Possibility?
Our world was not the only one. Endless universes coexist, side by side.
Oh no, Kingdom Hearts.
Yet all completely unaware of one another. The conduit was our link to these foreign worlds. And I opened that forbidden gateway, praying that it would change the world.
Okay.
You have seen the plane called Moritha, have you not? That is what remains of my world. When I opened the conduit, many people and many things disappeared into distant dimensions. All that remained here were the ruins of Moritha. And half of my body.
Looks like a little more than half, but...
Body?
Half of me lives on in some other dimension. But not for much longer.
What do you mean?
The moment of my other self's demise draws near.
You do look really old.
Father, you...
I was a fool. Because of my foolishness, I lost everything. Left here, alone and broken, I longed for oblivion, but even that eluded me. This is my punishment. Retribution from on high, for the sin I have committed.
On high?
There was only one thing I could do. I had to atone for my sin. I swore to restore this world. The first thing I created was a special particulate substance with the ability to restore deteriorated matter.
Okay.
You all know it as the Cloud Sea. The Cloud Sea can disassemble matter it comes in contact with and rebuild it in the image of all the things that once made up this world. This way, little by little, I could rebuild the world I had brought to ruin. Next, I began to recreate life.
Okay, so it's Grey Goo.
I gathered miniature vessels containing memories of all this planet's former life forms. And I scattered them across the Cloud Sea. These are the core crystals.
Okay. Getting the deep lore
The
now.
crystals bonded with the Cloud Sea's particulate reconstructors and formed the nuclei of new life. Those nuclei developed into minute life forms, the Titans, who would, over time, grow larger and larger. Finally, the Titans gave birth to complex organisms based on the data in their core crystals. This newly birthed life, over untold millennia, evolved into a new breed of mankind.
So that's how we came to live in this world.
But I did not trust this world, born as it had been. What if it were to repeat our mistakes? What if someone like me appeared? To stave off these doubts, I implemented one final measure.
It's always the one final measure that gets you.
And so the blades were born. Ontos, Logos, and Pneuma. The three cores of the Trinity processor formed their cornerstone. However, Ontos triggered a space-time transition event and disappeared forever. I was left with the other two, Logos and Pneuma, entrusting them with managing the blades. Malos and Pyra. Those are the names that you now know them under.
So, I am Pneuma.
So there's a third Aegis? But it's been okay.
Managing?
The core crystals at the heart of each blade are tasked with relaying all kinds of information to Logos and Pneuma about the selection pressures of the outside world and the biological status of their bonded human, but also the experiences and emotions they share. As the data continually accrues, new evolutionary code is sent back to the core crystals. And this code is used to create new, further evolved blades.
This is kind of fun.
These blades too become titans in time and create new generations of life forms. This was the new circle of life I had created.
A grand scheme.
Oh, the third Aegis sword. I guess that is the implication.
Boggles the mind a tad.
So, we're all born from this endless cycle of life to replace the victims of the previous world.
That's right. But there were also a handful of survivors.
Although with victims were all her sword, but
when
that's
you were
fair.
in Moritha. The unfortunate ones who clung to life.
Ah. You mean those monsters? Were they originally people?
Core crystals were first conceived as a replacement for human brain cells.
Okay.
A product of mankind's age-old quest for immortality.
And that's what became of them. How awful.
But that technology became the starting point for the creation of blades and titans.
So, in one sense, their sacrifice was not in vain, though not all may see it as such.
So tell us, in the end, did we develop as you had hoped?
What do you think?
I couldn't possibly.
Well, those phantasms which you all experienced earlier, those are feelings that lurk in all of your hearts. As well as that man, Amaltheus.
The first vision Rex was on.
When a person loses something, they cannot help but seek a reason why. Within themselves, or in others. They seek a concrete answer to the question of who they really are deep inside. Such a very lonely existence. But perhaps that is what it is to be human. All this data passed through me, and I knew. All of you. You in any way different from us before. That's why I did not intervene. 500 years ago, when the man finally arrived here, I did nothing when he took away Logos and Numa. I stood and watched as Logos, instantiated into blade form, set out to purge the world.
You don't make sense. Didn't you go to all that trouble to rebuild it? Then why would you...
It is fate.
Fate?
It is fated to happen. It cannot but happen. My atonement was doomed from the start.
Ah, yes. Mankind always converges on suck.
It can't be.
I had made my peace with it. Once more, I longed for nothing more than to disappear. However, something has now changed. And that is you, Rex. You and Numa.
Me? And Pyra and Mithra?
You reforged your bond in a way I had not thought possible. And the life you share. Moreover, the conduit, which fell into a stubborn silence after the world's end, has begun stirring once more. Rex, the power you and Numa exercise is the conduit's power.
How do we get to reset the world?
It comes leaking out of some far-flung dimension. And it is a power we can know nothing about. But with its help, the world may be about to change.
What's all this shaking?
Presumably Mallow.
It is Logos.
Oh, Logos.
Malos, trying to destroy this world and everything in it.
What?
Remember, at heart he is but an information processing unit, neither good nor evil. He is driven by a certain impulse. The despair that the man named Amalthus felt.
I see. So it was right. What I felt back then, I mean.
Rex.
Rex, what is it you desire?
What else? To stop Malos.
And if you succeed?
I'll punch him in his stupid face, and then...
Disney World.
Probably get a drink with him or something. That's the 6th rule of the Salvager's Code.
Fuck
First
Rex.
have a punch out, then drink to forget. Once you've forgotten, the friendship's all set. I'm not old enough to drink yet, though.
I see.
He dropped it
Numa.
in this pivotal confrontation
No, I should call you Pyra and Mithra.
with basically God.
What is it?
I want to apologize for having burdened you with all this.
Like, that's commitment to the bit
Don't
right
worry.
there.
We're actually grateful. Thanks to you, Father, we got to meet Rex. And everyone else. Those are cherished memories. Father.
I have transferred all of Elysium's data and authorizations to you. Make me proud.
We will.
Rex,
Yes.
I will disappear soon. When I do, the conduit will likely disappear from this world. You will not be able to use your power forever.
I understand. We'll make do somehow.
I'm counting on you.
be super OP, but it can't last after the story.
Klaus. Have you changed your mind about this world?
Right now, I think I am glad I met you all.
Got it. Then, our answers match. Thank you for giving us all life.
Perhaps.
Let's zoom in.
Perhaps I will be able to face you again. Galea.
I like that. Big lore drop. Bunch of weird techno babble, but...
Pyra, where's Malos?
If he is here, I know where he must have gone.
Where is it? Tell us.
The greatest of all artifices. The artifice that exists solely to destroy the world. Ion.
Ion? So that's what Malos meant.
Are we gonna fight him in a giant mech?
Then, that's where we'll go.
Interesting. Is it because Pyra's in her? I assume it re-equipped Pyra. Oh, just this. Why did you give me Godfrey? Oh, because he's next in the thing that's not tied. That's so weird. That's why, because Godfrey and Wolfric are okay. Well, first of all,
Rock, pleased to meet you.
you get the hell
I
out.
hope I'll live up to your expectations.
Also, you put Tora in, but that's okay. We can have Tora in here. Alright. Now that we've done that... maybe something this way? I don't know. Okay, let's keep... I'm gonna save. Because I want the chance to get out if I need to. Let's keep looking for KOS-MOS's... Oh my god, we can talk to Klaus. That's pretty fun. I will disappear soon. When I do, is this the same thing I'm saying? Considering that was some of the only consistently pretty decent voice acting in this game, I don't feel the need to redo it. Which... I want to guess this is backwards. Yeah, it goes back up. Okay. Let's go. Got like 25 minutes, give or take. Let's see if we can find KOS-MOS's heart to heart.
And arrived.
Oh, this is where we were going.
I also do like this music too.
He's really trying to destroy all of Orest.
Game, I need to visit those places.
Let's hurry, guys!
Oh, okay, this is where it is. I can still visit them, right? Okay. Because yeah, that one won't let me do anymore, but the others are all fair game. Okay, good. Well, we earned it.
View here, pretty amazing.
I would never have dreamed a day would come when I could gaze down upon all of Allrest. Though I must confess, the sheer height sets my fur on end somewhat.
Master, tell me, what do you feel standing here?
Boy, it's like this thing fell over. Feels like the more Zeke answer.
Well, I mean, we're crazy high up here. So, I get to thinking, what if this tree falls over? Pretty scary thought, right?
Why say such scary things? Now you mention, tree very thin for so tall structure, not seem very stable.
If the tree did fall, I expect none of us would survive, would we?
You are literally in the atmosphere, like the upper levels of the atmosphere, so probably not.
The chances of impact with Allrest from our current location seem very small. On lower levels of the tree, such as where you faced Almalthus and Jin, the structure could indeed topple. But this is outer space. We are in orbit above Allrest's atmosphere. Even if the World Tree itself were to collapse, our current location would most likely hold its position.
Oh, they're that far up.
Not sure I get it, but if you say so.
That's cool.
That good though! If we safe up here, even if tree topples, that is load off Tora's mind.
In that event, though, how would we return to Allrest?
KOS-MOS is like, you wouldn't.
Meh. KOS-MOS, you have answer to that too, right?
Either we would remain in orbit for all eternity, or we would break free and fly off into outer space.
Either way, then, this place would become our grave.
Precisely.
Tora maybe want to go home now.
Do not worry. I will do all I can to avoid such a situation transpiring. Protecting drivers is my duty as a blade.
Tora not actually real driver though, just not on boy.
I will protect you after I have ensured the safety of Rex, Nia, Morag, and Zeke.
I know it's just because it's a robot, but I love that he's like, oh, you're not a driver. You are the least priority. Oh, that's good.
Fifth in line?
If you wish to be treated as top priority, I suggest you turn to Poppy instead.
KOS-MOS too cruel.
You're a funny girl. You know that, KOS-MOS?
Really? I was merely expressing the factual state of affairs.
Yeah, but that just makes it even funnier, you know?
Yeah, really. That was good. I enjoyed that. Okay. So, I didn't intend to do more plot, but as I had to unlock KOS-MOS stuff. Good. We'll do this next time. Send him on some merc missions. What do we even have? I guess I could do some of Grosette's things. Speak to Rami in Admir Storage Zone Moradane. Requires Morag and Pyro. Rami in Admir Storage Zone. Okay. This is not really time to do a blade quest any. Oh, there's another heart-to-heart over here. That one I think might just be an every one, so. Okay. Admir Storage, was it? Admir Storage Zone, okay. It would be kind of amazing if you leave at this point, if everything was getting bombarded from space.
That was a slog.
Let us go.
Oh no, it's in this weather one, okay. Right, I always forget you can't go through this door. I will say though, it is a good thing that it's not, because the Switch could not handle it. Nedward. Said Admir. Who the heck is Admir? Also, who the heck is Nedward? What are you for? Oh, okay, this is for Vale's thing. Apocalypse cult. Oh yeah, some of my no-pun friends invited me to come along. Is that everyone makes a circle, and they all lie down and sing. They call that the Pure Altar. Sound awfully fun and cool, and but the leader said I couldn't come in the end because I'm not a no-pun. That's interesting. Admir... Schultz. Ranhold. Here's a bit of gossip I heard at the baths. Apparently we ought to all be leaving Moradine as soon as we can manage. The Italian won't last much longer. That's what they're saying. I guess that's not the kind of topic we should really be discussing all casual like while having a soak. But you know what? I think I can accept it. This is my home, and if it's going down, I'll go down with it. If I can spend my last moments in a nice hot bath, what more can I ask for? Though lately, I feel like the baths have been getting a tad too hot. It wouldn't hurt to turn it down a little. Okay. I don't know how big this zone is. Maybe it's here? Oh, is this whole place also the storage zone? Chrisette, where's the NPC you need us to talk to? No. I'm pretty sure he would have... Well, it's also, name is Admir. I'm pretty sure they would have a little trophy over their head. It is possible I would need to be at a different time of day, too. You know, it's weird. Majora's Mask is one of my favorite games. Maybe my favorite Zelda. It's up there. And that obviously it has the 3 days, and knowing when things happen is important for stuff like that. But when you're in a game this size, like having a time cycle and NPCs can disappear or appear by it, while still kind of cute to have, it just feels like needless bulk. Short. Welcome to the Smile Clinic. I see. Yes, I can see how other doctors might not be equipped to take on such an unusual case. Unfortunately, Dr. Smile isn't in the clinic right now. She's on a trip to Temperancia as part of her research on a new remedy. I believe she's currently working at the Ardanian military station there. If you're in a hurry, it might be quickest to travel there and to find her yourself. No, that's quite alright. Frankly, I'm sorry I couldn't do more to help after you came all this way. Just try not to be too shocked when you do meet the doctor. Really? It's just that she's a little eccentric. People tend to be somewhat taken back. Oh, that's different for a different quest. I'm beginning to think this might be a crazy no-pun doctor. Ah, this must be it. This must be it. Wait, Rami? Or was it Rami and there? Oh dear, that child seems troubled. We should see what the matter is. I don't know what happened to Morag's voice at the end there. Hey there, little one. What's the matter? My mom and dad went out somewhere and they've been gone a long time. And now you're hungry and upset? How did you know? Oh, you know, I'm just kind like that. If you've got some ingredients at home, we can try and make you something. How about it? Really? Of course. Just you watch, Para. I'll make him a meal he won't soon forget. Okay. Give it your best, Crowset. It burns. She only makes spicy things. Oh no. A most unfortunate outcome, Crowset. It looks like I'm not quite on Para's level just yet. I must have put too much fire into the dish and it got a bit explosive. I personally thought it was quite alright. A child's taste buds are more sensitive though. You do have to take that into account. I guess I should've. Well, no matter. Next time will be a success. I know it. I believe in you, Crowset. Thanks, that means so much to me. I'll make you proud, Pyra. Her cooking repertoire has increased. Ooh. Speak to Nassian and Fonset Village's residential area, left area. To Fonset Village we go. This one should be even easier. I know if Crosset's final thing is going to appear, or if it's like... Because of DLC Blade stuff, she might actually be after the fact. Okay, residential district right over here. Oh hey, it's Nassian. He looks so sad. We should try and help if we can. Hey guy, what's the matter? Mom and Dad have been out for a long time now and so... And now you're hungry and upset? How did you know? Oh, you know, I'm just kinda like that. If you've got some ingredients at home, we can try and make you something. How about it? Really? Of course. Crosset, think twice. You don't want to scare another kid for life now, do you? That's not gonna happen. I've been practicing each and every day since that last time. Oh, is that right? You don't believe in me at all, do you? Well, in that case, why don't you make him some food, Seeing how you're so clever. Not a chance. Come to think of it, I don't think I've ever seen you cook, Mithra. Shut up, Rex. I'll have you know that part of me has been sealed away due to numerous complex circumstances. Well, my hero Pyra is strong and kind, and so it's time to do stuff around the house. I have so much respect for her. And then there's you, Mithra. Do I look like I care about your respect, Crosset? Well, now you're just being rude. And you're a simpleton, and boring to boot. And you're a jerk face. I'm just straight and to the point, like a rocket or a flare or... Wow, they're really getting into it. I hate to get between them. Rex, can you help me make a sandwich? Sorry you had to see that. We'll get some proper food together next time, yeah? Awesome. That's hilarious. I love the idea of like, little kids just like, can we go make a sandwich? Oh man. Even though that's also really stupid comedy. Speak to Elvira in Theosa's residential area, Tanto. Okay. think I've already talked to Elvira once or twice, but... I don't remember what heart to heart that is. Residential district is like... It's over there. Oh, there's no fast place to reach it. So yeah, we'll wind down with this thing right here. Finish off Crosette's thing.
Long journeys make Dora tired.
Where to, Master Pond?
Maybe figure out what I'm going to be doing for next time, but not be doing it. I do think I've gone... I think Lapupu is for... Legendary hero, shining princess, teensy fairy. Meme, Lapupu engrossed in a world of fiction. Lapupu still only little pond, and not really a sparkly princess. In fiction, Lapupu can become anyone, like Swishy Swashy hero, or Fluffy Puff princess, or Zipper Zip fairy. But becoming someone else make it easier to understand others. Show kindness. Lapupu want all to know this. Lapupu teach language at Funset? Oh, Lapupu not sure. Mama Pond always say no pond should follow heart and live free, so she probably not object, but still. Listen, there's something Lapupu really want. Mama Pond always say Lapupu is too young for that, but Lapupu needs it. It's cosmetics and accessories. Important possessions for any princess. Lapupu want to become more like princess even outside of book. That way Lapupu needs 7500 G to go on fairy tale shopping spree. Oh well, Lapupu just have to buy cosmetics for self when older. Maybe by then, Lapupu already more like sparkly princess. Okay. We'll put a pin in that and come back to Lapupu later. Lapupu. There's Elvira. Oh, that child looks distraught. Say no more, Pyra. I know what to do. Hey there, everything okay? My parents have gone out and they've been away for a really long time. And now you're hungry and upset? No, that's not it at all. What? Oh, plot twist. So what's wrong then? But I hid my house keys, and I don't know when they've gone. Mom and Dad are up there, and I can't get into my house. Unacceptable. That's not a prank, that's abuse. I'll go and teach that bully about the boundaries of humor. Crosette, wait. Too late, she's in the wind now. Finally, thought she'd never turn up. Crosette, is everything okay? Sorry, it took longer than I thought, but I got the bullet to spill the beans and I got the keys back. Gosh, thank you, miss. Thank you oh so much. You're very welcome. When something rubs you the wrong way, you really get fired up, don't you? Hey. I was wrong about you, Crosette. You've got more guts than I gave you credit for. Oh, stop it. You'll make me blush. Anyway, I just did what my hero would have done. One day, Pyra, I'll be just like you. That had nothing to do with cooking. But okay. Go to Fonset Village and there and complete the quest Brightspark. Okay, we will start this quest. Oh, I have so many quests.
Let's rest a spell.
Let's get going.
Latina. Hey, that's Latina. I wonder what's wrong. We should go talk to her. Has something happened? It's the children. The three of them went out to play at the edge of the village, but haven't come back yet. Is that Nestian, Aaron, and Erina you're talking about? That's right, Rex. Are those the kids we spoke to before? Yeah, that's right. That's a little worrying, huh? We'll have to find them, quick. Come on, everyone. Let's get a move on. Rex, hey, hold up a minute. What's up? Oh, it's my husband, too. He went to look for the kids and never came back, either. Raymond, too? This very bad news. Everybody loves Raymond. Shut up, Tora. We really do have to find them quick. Miss Lettina, any idea where could Raymond and Little Pond go? A kid said they were going to play in the direction of the Sheva Harbor, so you might have a look there. Got it. Just the next island over. No time to waste on Rex. Agreed. Bright spark. Alright, we have that active quest in play. I think if I was to look at the quest log... Okay, so that's not so bad. I have all these other quests, so... we've made some progress at least. Next time, we'll do Godfrey. Go to Uriah and find an answer together with him. I don't know where in Uriah. I might look that up for next time just so I'll know it. But yeah, we've gone a couple people farther along. Gorg I can finish and have him done. Should be able to do it with KOS-MOS too. And that's most of all of what I accomplished on that front, but we got story too. We got to meet Klaus, kind of the closest thing to a god, kind of. I guess God is the multiverse thing, but he was the creator of this world at least. But for now, I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna wrap up the stream here. Good night, everyone. I hope you sleep, because I'm not going to, because I have a book to read. Bye-bye.